Hello, 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 everybody. Tamla with a beautiful you. I'm stopping in with you guys. Hopefully, the video isn't too long. I'll try to do my best to make sure that it's not too long. So, I'm going to just jump right into it. I'm going to attempt to do this necklace on camera. Y'all know usually y'all don't see me doing creating any necklaces or whatever. Y'all have seen me do bracelets before, which is a walk in the park for me. But necklaces I don't tend to do on camera because I switch up so much, and then I don't want it because I don't want to um, push record and because I feel it's time consuming. Okay, so to not make this time consuming, I set out the beads that I'm going to use for this particular style of necklace, and I separated what I want on the right side of the necklace, what I want on the left side, okay, or this side, that side, or whatever. So we're gonna start with the left side, my left side, and then we'll get started on the other side. But to let you guys know, this is actually pretty sturdy, and I use this a lot when I make necklaces and stuff like that. I even have used it for a few bracelets. But it's a clear fishing line, and it holds up to 40 pounds. And that's just by just one little strand of it is 40 pounds. But I usually double it, especially if I'm going to make a weighted necklace. I just tend to like to double it. I mean, it's not like I don't think it's going to break. It's just me. So we're going to start off with this side that's over here. And to start off on this side, I used this thin aluminum wire and I hooked it at the tip here. And I'm going to use this to thread this fishing line through this little horn bead that's here, okay? But first, let me start. I'm going to put this on here first. I pretty much set the stuff out and put the colors on each side of where I want it to be. So we're going to see how this go. Okay. Now I'm going to use this here wire and just fold the wire over the fold the fishing line over the wire like such. And I'm going to take this here and go through the bead. Hopefully everything is fine and it's not a struggle. Okay. Okay, it went through pretty nicely. And there we go. Okay. I apologize if it's not as clear, the camera, or either what I'm doing isn't so clear. I usually try to work in the natural light, but it has been raining and it got pretty gloomy here. So for the most part, hopefully you guys can see real well. And I'll try to keep my hands and fat arms out of the way, okay? So let's do this here. I'm going to continue to do this side. As you can see, I already kind of started it so it wouldn't be so long. Okay, so where's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna put this on here. Now on the end of this, I'm going to use a hex nut, a small little tiny hex nut. Okay, and then I'm also going to use at the tip of this, I'm going to attach a jump ring to it, and it's a knot cover. Okay, I'm just going to take these little clamps and clamp the end of this until I work on the other side. Okay, so that's that. And so far, this is what it's looking like. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I don't know if I want to use this, the little coconut chip disc. Let me see. Let me see how this one look with the, you know what? Yeah, let me see. Do I want it right here or what? Let me see. Debating if I wanted to put the bone bead here, or do I want to move it up some? So I want a lot of chunkiness in this. That's why I chose the beads that I chose. And I personally feel when you're creating, that bead placement is a must. And what I mean by that is, sometimes if you're creating with like different colored beads and stuff like that, I feel certain bead needs to match up with the next bead that is by. That's what I mean by it. It's like, they have to complement one another, So bead placement to me is important. And it really don't seem like a lot, but I try to, for the most part, make it where they tie in together some type of way. Even though I'm using a whole lot of different stuff, I want at least that to blend in with that one, and then we'll move on to the next bead. And let me see. I don't think I want this right here like that. I did maybe. Let's see. We'll see. Let me see if I want it like this. Let me put that there. And then this one here. Okay, let's see. I did, so I'm not gonna make this long, but now this is why I'd be hesitant about turning on the camera. So I'll flip-flop, switch up some stuff in a minute. And if it's not what I want, then I'll just take it loose. I'll show y'all what I finished on camera, but if it's not what I want off camera, I'm gonna just totally just take it loose. So we're gonna see how this is going to go. Okay. So, but for the most part, I'm digging it. Okay, I'm digging it so far. Let's put this one in here. Do I want to put this one in here? No. Let's put the bigger bead next to this other bead. Okay. So I don't really want it to be the same size and there. Okay, so let's do this one. And then this one. And then we'll top it off with that, with this one here. Okay, and then we're going to end up with these beads here, just like on this end here. This is a different one. Let's see. Let's put it down here. You got to make sure it's equal size, equal length on each side. I don't even know the length of the necklace. I'll just be doing it. I don't even measure it until after. I'll say I'm going to post it. Then I'll measure. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with it. 6. This side have 5. So let me put this on and see if it's the same length as this side. So let's see what we got, y'all. That wasn't too long. So for the most part, it's the same size, but I think I need to add another bead on this side. Yeah, I think I need to add another bead over here. Okay, so I think I'm satisfied with this. So we're gonna see how this turns out. We're gonna tie this off. Let me add this, and let's do this. I'm thinking This is what I want. So let's see. You know what? Let's tie it down here. Since I didn't already. The first little knot be so easy, but then it's that second one when you gotta tighten up the necklace. Okay. Hopefully this knot isn't too big to go over this, to go in the inside of this knot cover. Toss that in the garbage.
You ate it!
Okay. Now usually when I add the glue on these knots and I'll close the little knot cover, I usually use something to kind of hold it together like this here. Any type of little clamp to hold it together. So I'm just going to leave that on here for right now. We're not going to wait until the glue dry. I'm just going to leave that on for right now for the sake of time. And we're going to finish off this side. Okay. So we're going to add our, and where is it? We're going to add our other knot cover. Okay. All right. And let's do this again to make sure it is what it is what I want it to be. And it's looking all right, right? Okay. So let's get started. Let's finish this off, y'all. That wasn't too long. I think too, because I already kind of had it mapped out how I wanted it to look. Because I did it off camera. I'm like, okay, you know what? Then I seen these little like greenish beads, and it's like this color. I was like, you know, I want to use this color, and it's a nice pop of color. So let me grab a hold of this. I use these needle nose pliers to hold on to the cording while I knot it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully you guys can see pretty well. So I'm gonna try to at least get 3 knots in this, just like the other side. I said at first not be so easy, but this second one, you gotta have the stuff tight in there, but not too tight. You want some type of little smidgen of space, so when you pull it together, you don't see any lines or whatever in between here, any cording. Okay, but you don't want to make it too tight because you want it to be flexible. Sorry if my hands are in the way, y'all. Just trying to knot this correctly. I don't really want to have to do it over again if I don't have to. I gotta wrap the dang old thing around the bead, around the cover. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get us some glue going. Oh, now the sun want to come out. Hopefully the lighting, the sun isn't affecting the light and there's no glare. So hopefully you guys can see pretty well. So I usually try to do the stuff with natural light, but it had started raining, and then I lost the natural light, and it was so gloomy, and I had to work by the lamp. So hopefully it's not too bad. You know what? I'll use that for a smaller bracelet. Okay, so we're gonna push this here. Okay. And I'm gonna hold this together for right now, just while I gather this jump ring. Okay, now let's get it together. Okay, let me take this end loose. I was actually thinking of making it like a double jump ring. You know, like one on this side, one on that side, just for the sake of, just for the look of it. That's all, just for the look. Let me see. I'm going ahead and add this on this side. Let me add this, and let's see what it's looking like, y'all. So far, I'm pleased with it because I'm really liking these colors. I am really liking the colors. Okay, and I think we're done. Yeah, there you have it. Yeah, see this? And I think I'm digging it. I don't believe I'm going to take it loose because I'm actually liking how it looks. And yeah, it's pretty even. And there you have it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, y'all know I'm new at sitting here on camera making necklaces. Okay, so y'all let me know your honest opinion about the necklace. I'm really digging it. I really think it's nice. I'm so in love with the these like yellowish greenish like beads, and then they like different shades of it. I'm really loving that. I really think it came out really nice. But you guys let me know what you think, okay, in the comments. And until next time, guys, you guys be great on purpose.